What's up, YouTube? Silver Dragons here, and in this video we're gonna do an old-fashioned silver unboxing. Thank you so much for watching my video. I sincerely appreciate it. This is gonna be an old-fashioned unboxing. We got some silver in here, and as you can see, I got my tubes of American Silver Eagles out. This one only has 6 in it here. So let's break this bad boy open and see what we got. Now, I bought this from JM Bullion, and I got a pretty good deal on it. It wasn't a screaming deal, but I did wait for a sale. They always package these so well. I've got a hard time figuring out where to open. There we go. You just gotta cut into it somewhere. I'm actually unboxing off camera because I don't want to show any personal information. But anyway, I'm stacking the American Silver Eagles. This is primarily what I'm stacking. I'm stacking them as hard and as fast as I can. We got a box within the box here. No paperwork yet, but of course I'll pull that out of the way when I get to it. All right. And my goal this year actually was only to stack 100 of the Eagles, and we've already gone beyond that goal. These are tubes of 20, so I got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 6 so far. Okay, there we got the info out, and look what we got. That is awesome. We actually got another tube here. Let's break them open and look inside. As you can see, it's not full, so I had these 6. These are all 2019s, and I wanted to complete my 2019 tube, so I ordered 14 more 2019s, and they actually sent me another tube. So now I'll empty this tube, I guess, or one of them, and then I'll have a full tube of 2019. So that's cool. And let's see if we can peel this off here. But like I was saying, American Silver Eagles, they're my primary stack. I'm actually in a American Silver Eagle race right now. So I'm trying to get a monster box of these. And if you don't know, a monster box contains 500 American Silver Eagles. So you would have to stack 25 of these tubes. And originally my goal was just to do that in 5 years. So I wanted to do 100 Eagles a year for 5 years, and then I would have a monster box. But now that I'm in an Eagle race, I've picked up the pace because I'm not a slacker, and I hate coming in second. So anyway, I'm racing Yankee Stacking. I don't know if you're familiar with his channel. Most of you probably are. He's got a great channel, and him and I are racing to a monster box. So I'm now in the lead with this tube here. I just passed him up. Your move, Yankee. Whoa, but anyway, let me get these out of here. I do have gloves, but I'm not going to wear them. And the reason I don't wear gloves with these is because they are bullion. This is our bullion coin here in the United States of America. And these are all just loosely thrown in these tubes, right? And so they're already scratched up. They're already probably dinged up. They're not in perfect condition. And as long as you're not, rubbing your fingers all over them and throwing them in the dirt or whatever, they're going to stay in pretty good condition. Like, these might tarnish up a little bit, especially if you touch the fields a lot because the oil's in your fingers. But if you just hold them by the edge like this, then it's okay. They'll probably remain mostly free from tarnish. Obviously, over the years, silver will tone. That's actually what I'm referring to, toning, not really tarnish. I don't know why I said that. Toning. So toning is like the black or dark look. In fact, I probably got a toner over here. Yeah, check out this toner. This is a round. This is what I'm talking about. This is sort of like the dark toning. And this is actually really desirable for some people. They love toned coins, toned rounds. They just think that this is beautiful. And you can get cool rainbows and whatnot. This is just sort of like a yellow tone, which is pretty common. So this is obviously seeing a lot of air, probably sulfur in the air, oils and whatnot. Gives it that sort of yellow or brownish tone. But, if you just leave this out for another 100 years, it'll probably turn black. Who knows? And you can clean these if you want or whatever. It doesn't really matter. You can clean American Silver Eagles too. These are just bullion coins. Or you can leave them like this. But anyway, yeah, so this is 2019 here. This one's actually pretty nice. Like, I don't see any scratches is in fairly good condition. So that's cool. Here's the eagle. And it looks like there's a big milk spot, but that's just from my hands. That's like the heat or whatever. Or, you know, you can see right around where my fingers are. Yeah, these are cool. I love them. So, you know, I pulled these out of that tube, so I might as well put them in this tube. Why not? It doesn't really matter. But anyway, so we got my 6 in there. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's just make sure we got enough. Make sure that they're all 2019s, because that is what I ordered. Now, I don't really care about the dates. Someone asked me this the other day. They said, if I could buy 2019s or random date, and the 2019s were like 10 cents more, should I just get the 2019s? And I told them, get the random date. Who cares? The year does not matter. These coins never change. The only thing that ever changes on these coins is the year. So unless you're getting like the key date, which is 1996, if you don't know what a key date is, that's just like the most rare of all the coins. The most rare of all these is the 1996 because they made the least amount that year. So those ones are more expensive than the rest of them. But unless you're buying that one year or 1986, the first year, it doesn't really matter. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I would never pay more for these because of the date. I only bought 2019s because these were on sale and they were cheaper than the random date American Silver Eagles. So I was actually saving money by buying these. So anyway, we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. 14 plus 6 equals 20. Boom, finish in my tube of 2019. So that is kind of cool, though, that I now have a tube of all 2019s. These first 6 that I bought, I actually bought those from, I think I bought them from Provident Metals. Yeah, Provident Metals was doing a screaming sale on those, so I had to pick those up, but I could only buy 6 at the time. And then JM Bullion was doing a sale on these, which it wasn't as great of a deal, but it's still a pretty decent deal. They were like $17 and some change. I think they were $2.29 over spot, if I remember correctly. So still a pretty good deal. You know, anything under $20 is a fairly good deal, especially for American Silver Eagles. You know, under 18 bucks for Eagles, that's awesome. Under 17 is even better. I have bought them before under 17. Unfortunately, these ones weren't, but you know what? That's okay. So anyway, I gotta put a label on these too because I got my other ones labeled. I figure I might as well keep them all. I don't know, I'll have to find a pen and get this label. I don't want to mix it up because, you know, I got my tube of 2012s, which just happen to all be 2012s. Tube of 2013s, happen to all be 2013s. 2015s happen to all be 2015s. And like to me, these years don't matter. I don't really care, but you might as well put the date on the tubes. I mean, why not, right? This one is all sort of random dates, and these are all in pretty good condition. They're all BU for the most part. Maybe some just ever so slight, you know, toning you can see. And then this one, obviously, these ones are the more, they're not coal. They're still in fairly good condition, but they're, you know, more toned, obviously. Also, if you don't know, this tube right here, this is called a striper. So if you hear people referring to striper tubes or striped tubes, that's what they're referring to. Ones like this where they're like, you know, silver, black, silver, silver, black, whatever. If it's just stripes, you can kind of see them like that. These are striper tubes or striped tubes. And, you know, some people don't care about that. Some people do care about it. Personally, I don't really care that much. But, you know, if I can get them for the same price for BU in 2019, I'm going to do that. Why not? I mean, that's just kind of cool. But anyway, like I was saying earlier, when the gentleman asked me, is it better to buy 2019s for 10 cents more than the random year? No, not at all. Don't ever pay more for the current year, ever. Always buy the random year because that's usually the cheapest unless these are on sale. So you got to shop the sales to try and keep your cost average down. The websites I usually buy from are Provident Metals, JM Bullion, SD Bullion. Those 3, for the most part, are my bread and butter for sales on American Silver Eagles. You can occasionally get good sales on Monument Metals, Bold Precious Metals. I've never seen a killer sale on APMEX. I mean, occasionally they have ones that are kind of decent, but for the most part, I don't know, APMEX just isn't really doing good sales on Eagles. They'll say like, oh, $2.19 over spot, but that's if you buy a whole monster box of them. If you only buy a tube, they're still charging you $3 over spot or whatever. So I haven't really had good luck with the sales on APMEX, but I'll still keep checking there. Maybe they'll get some good sales in the future. But I do get good sales at my local coin shop as well, which is where I picked up a lot of these. So I'm going to keep shopping the coin shops, shopping online, picking up as many Eagles as I can. Now I got 120, which is awesome, 20% over my goal for the year. And I got another free tube, which, these are a couple bucks, so why not? Anyway, that's all I'm doing. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next one. Silver Dragons out.